Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This channel we're exploring the emotional creative side of technology. I live in Japan. I constantly find in Japan there are a lot of independent creators, companies that making tools for creatives. And in this episode, I want to talk about this new tool I find. Actually is a game, but it's not for winning game. It's a building virtual space game called MES, M-E-S. When I find this game, it's a free game. When I find this game, I'm like, I really need to talk about this in my channel. I didn't really have the chance to create my own space yet, but I will in the next couple of months because we are developing a new app. I think this kind of space is perfect if you have an idea or if you have a project you want to pitch. Now let me show you what they're saying on their website. There are multiplayer virtual worlds that you can invite your friend to co-create in a shared space. And real-time collaboration. You can invite your friend in and build the world together, share the images, the videos, if you have like a trailer for your film, you can show it there. And like if you have architecture 3D model, you can build it there. Archive new findings. It seems like they'll protect your file in a very safe way. You can open the world to your community. Storage your files, end-to-end encryption. I think you can save the file and then the files you share with MES remain fully private and secure. And they work for both Mac and Windows. I'm not going to read the whole description, but I'll leave their website under my description. You can take a look. It seems like they're really trying to build this world in a very mindful way. As the website and the space shows, the game shows, it's very well designed and very mindful. That's one of the reasons I really like it. Yeah, like a space where people's memories and thoughts appear, vanish, and reappear, fleeting yet beautiful. MES seeks to visualize such delicate process of memory and thought, creating experiences and communication that awaken new senses and perceptions. So this game you can just download easily on your computer. For example, if I have an idea for an art gallery show, but at this moment I don't really have the chance to make a virtual gallery, but I can use the space to make your art pieces with some poem around, with some little shapes that you want to make, even some 3D models so you can import into this. And you can see you can make a virtual art library. I visited some spaces, like really fascinating and beautiful, especially when you put the right music, the image and the floating sculptures. It gives the environment, it gives the vibe of what kind of project you are creating, what's in your mind, and what make people can understand better of the world you want to build. To me, it's more like a 3D sandbox for you to build. Actually, a while ago, people constantly making their art project on VRChat, and I visited a couple of them in before. And as you know, in the VRChat, you have to build in Unity. There are a lot of things, like takes so much time to create a virtual space like that. We've done it and it takes so long, and you cannot import any kind of 3D model easily, and the photo just floating around to create a space you like. And it's hard to invite everyone come to the space because not everyone has a VR headset. So I just find this kind of space is perfect for artists. Like even someone is using the space to learn things together. Some Japanese study video essays online, invite friends to the virtual study space so they can watch the video together and learn things together and talk there. You can look at the 3D models together. So it's like a really fascinating place. I'll definitely make another video about this just to try with our own tool and what kind of space we can make to give the atmosphere and then the subconscious idea of what the project we want to create. So for me, I feel like this can be a perfect portfolio page for you. Instead of a website, if you had a QR code for people to go in, and of course it's more for artists, I think it's for creators, or you have a side project or something you want to pitch, this kind of space will be the perfect place to express even just one thought of yours. If you have this one thought and you can express that thought with different pieces of images, videos, mood board, or all kinds of, the vibe of it, and then the process of your creativity, and that can be super inspiring for other people. I was thinking, if I can make something personal at the space to express my own creative idea, what I'm gonna do, I actually made a little image with AI. So I was thinking to have like a different doors, and each door will enter a new space with different sculptures, but in the whole space, new space, it will be different jellyfish floating around, and each jellyfish represent the one idea. Or I don't know, I just like, I have so much in my mind, but you know what I mean? Like you can create this dreamy space with very easy process. You can invite people to come and interact with it and give you idea, maybe drop their own idea to collaborate together. The reason why I'm so passionate about this, I feel so excited about this kind of tool, is because I personally really always fascinated about how artists creative process is like. What's in their mind to make them create the project like that? Like, for example, if it's an art show, if it's like launching their own product, even, like, there must be a lot of thoughts behind that. So as designer artists, they want to share those thoughts, like their sketchbook, for example. They can scan their sketchbook and they just lay out all over into the space. Then you can see what's their creative process. If a fashion designer, the outcome, the final product, it's beautiful and you have to represent a certain way. But how they come up the idea, what's their inspiration, who inspired them to, maybe there's whole mood board is sketched, or the whole Pinterest board they can have. I feel like this is a great future of creative portfolio instead of website. What do you think? Yeah, when you think about architecture, maybe that's like even better space to share your architect prototype, that you can let people to walk through the architecture you create. Or if the artwork, recently there's like a lot of tool called like Feather 3D. You can draw your art into 3D formats. Then if you can bring that 3D artwork of yours into the space, and people can explore the 3D art place. I just think it could be the future of creativity, because everything is turned from 2D to 3D now. So it's really hard to experience, make it more immersive if your art is completely 2D. But if your mind is more into the 3D, and then more about the little pieces of the vibe you want to give to people, I guess this is the best spot. Please let me know in the comment if that's something you feel like in the future you want to explore. If you ever create something with this, please share your QR code. I would love to enter your world and see what's in your mind. A lot of technology are evolving very fast, and it can be cold and difficult. And then I find space, a game like this Mies, can make technology a bit softer. Like you feel like it's less about efficiency, get the result. It's more about exploring the little pieces in your mind, the showing that to slow down the technology. Play around in someone's portfolio. You can play around in someone's work and ask questions and build community together. A lot of people say like, I'll quit Instagram, I'll delete the social media. But I really can see the future of social media is more about community based. It's like you create a world and you allow people to come in. And this could be the future of social media. This could be the future. This kind of format could be the future of building a new community. Please let me know your thought. Let me know what you think. And I'll share more tools like this, experience with new technology, but more towards the creative emotional side of it. Thank you so much for your time. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.